Hello, Ron and Monon here. Welcome to my live stream to episode 7. Let's go right at it. I think that they are not gonna do it right. I think that would be very, very. Let's start. I've had my doubts for that. Huge doubts for that. Okay, so these guys skip over the whole bed thing. Yeah, they skipped the door right. Just went to. Yeah, it's opening. Yeah. Love this song. Yeah, I think you skipped the door. It's like. Just the next day they're talking to the officer of, I don't know, health. Minister of health. Best job ever. Now, but I like that. The redhead girl, I can't remember her name, but Polly mentioned it once. The one who works with him, the white Shizuka guy. They did like the last week, yeah. She did like the educational stuff. It's like, yeah, you do this thing, and this is very normal. Let's look at this tape here. It's very explicit. You're like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I hope you will enjoy this. I really enjoyed it. I was like, yeah, trying to really like sell them to do it right. It's like, no, we have this room for you people. Let's go over there, and I hope you will enjoy it. It's like, I was like, yeah, great job. Important job of the world. I'm thinking one thing though, kind of like typical though, but I feel like they have used most of the scenes here from the opening currently. Yeah, plus 7. So I'm thinking like, are they gonna change it up? As some anime does, maybe. They're halfway through this episode and it feels like, yeah, they kind of used all the scenes there now, most of them. Okay, so back to the bed, okay. Yeah, that's strange, dude. You can just skip the door and then we know it back here. Yes, so just pretend, yeah, exactly. Let's do some noises, let's pretend that we're doing it, so they're taping us. Yeah, in the movie it's for kissing, yes. Well, he has kissed, his other girlfriend. Yeah, she's dreaming about this. She's like, I guess it has to happen someday. I guess they have to happen someday, right? So. Very intense there. I'm sure they're not gonna do it, but I think she's gonna figure out if she wanna do it. But they won't do it. He's gonna be confused. He's gonna be like, wait, I have 2 girlfriends? What should I do with this? That is probably gonna happen. This anime and saliva. Like, this anime and saliva! So I was like, yeah, it's all with that kind of kiss effect. It's like, they love that in this anime. You better animate the saliva very, very carefully. Yeah, that's just awkward, is that? And he kisses her and says sorry. Now it's really awkward. Sitting here for half an hour there. Okay. Yeah, we have to do it. The penalty! Law system! It's even more awkward now, and it's like, I know someone's watching us, so we have to do it. Like, even more awkward, right? We have to pretend that he's doing it because they're watching us. It's like, yeah, but if you film us, they probably would be. They probably harder to do it. Yeah, and the government's all about it. No, everyone is perfectly happy, so we would never need to force them. Because you're super naive. Kind of your personal traits there. Yeah. I never trust my designer. What? You don't let me a bit. Nice, that was nice. Yeah, I never thought about designer. What, you never even considered kissing me before? He's always a super nice guy. Huh. Yeah, I think that's because you like him. She doesn't want to really confront. He's like, I'm afraid of you. My body, I can't control it while I'm next to you. It's like, that is not fear, honey. Yeah, that's not fear. I like how she's misunderstanding this. Yeah, it's clearly not. I mean, she's clearly not afraid of him. She's like, I can't control my body. My body acts different if you're close to me. You scare me. It's like, no, I don't think that. Oh, no. He's on his money there. It's like, yeah. Yeah, still don't know if they can swap. But can you swap wives? I mean, please, give us the roots of this world. Yeah, they said last week that Everett has like 2.1 children, right? Yeah. Of course they have a daughter as well. She might never come again! Yeah, isn't he my big sister now? Like, well, yeah, I guess. Buying a pot to the opening. It's interesting, like, yeah, that's like his typical line there. Of course she's gonna be here now. Very likely, right? Yeah, Bishonen guy quote us the Romeo and Julia. It makes what? Everyone's running like, oh, he's so hot. It's like you make it more oomph in it. What? Well, I think he has someone in mind he wants to be Julia. Or Romeo, I think he's Julia. Yeah. You look at more animes too, yeah. Gender swapping the classics. Like, is that a Japanese thing or is it an anime thing? I think it's an anime thing, right? I don't think they do that. They like, yeah, this very common thing to do. Does do the Nisekoi. Especially according to these relationship drama based animes. There's like, yeah, let's do the gender swap play. And he saved it. Yes, that was nice. It's more important. That's good. I like he's like, quit the hack here. I think it's the hack here. I look at my phone. And of course she is super worried now. Yeah, got to protect the gift. Said sensei with a nurse. Okay, she's super like, I run here, life and death, yeah. Like, she was really worried, yeah. Like, I have to take a breather here now. Her body exploded when she heard about the news. I was like, okay. She's out of breath, right? She's super... Okay, I cool down, yeah. Use our abilities. Can't tell her, right? It's like, I hurt myself to protect the gift from my wife. Fiance thing. Yeah, he's like, oh, hiding away. I'm not gonna show her this thing. This will be awkward. I still have her eraser as I have this thing. I have the eraser or the burial thing, yeah. Nejima, huh? Okay. He doesn't? He's like a weird, he's feeling like a weird older... She's gonna be like, well, let me heal you, yeah. She's always trying for this moment, right? Into saying it, don't try to trick me, boys. Like, let me get closer, though. It's like, yeah. She always does this. Don't trick me. I'm tricking you. It's like, that's always the feeling with her, right? It's like, That's so dark outside. Oh yeah, the pot with no hole in again. It makes no sense, man. I never heard of it before in my life. A pot with no hole. I understand, of course. Obviously, you would be able to fill a pot with no hole in it. So, you know, yeah. And also, why you find so many pots, of course, in ancient time is because that's what people also had use of pots to have water in, or other stuff, food, carry stuff, right, and so on. Or used to preserve and conserve food and so on in pots. That's why you find pots everywhere in these burgas and so on. So that's why he, of course, is thinking of pots, I guess, because he's like an archaeologist kind of guy. Yeah. What's the difference between hot cakes and pancakes? I have no idea. Of course, it's like, Nejima was really good at doing hotcakes. What the hot guy? There was a girl, by the way, that definitely did the whole changing the name thing, right? She was on a corner there, the right side, yeah. Yeah, she's like, I dreamt hotcakes every day. He's confused. Yeah, he's like, I think I like two girls now. This is annoying. Classic anime issue. You have too many girlfriends. Yeah, the issue no one ever has in real life. It always happens in relationship anime. Damn it, I have two people, or maybe like 4 girlfriends that I like. Who should I pick? Yeah, the biggest first world problem ever. So this is more like realistic first problem. Annoying neighbors, right? Yeah, it's still shooting those. I just see him, yeah. So he's like, as a good word, as like elite now, yeah. If you work at that health thing, it's like, yeah. It's a great office to work at because it's so important for the country. I guess. Well, obviously, it made a huge effect. It's kind of weird talking to him, though. I mean, he would hear. In one way, I guess he hears it a lot. In one way, I guess he hears like a lot of the ship things. So he probably heard something similar. Yeah, like, yeah. That makes sense. But at the same time, though, it's kind of like, it's kind of legal. That's probably her, right? The other girl. So himself, right? It's probably himself, right? Yeah. The girl he works with. Yeah, that's probably her, right? He works with. And he's like, I loved her. It looks like them. Yeah, it has to be them, right? Yeah, it must be her. They were working together now with his marriage thing, and he probably hates it. Yeah, this is clearly him. This is his life. And then he's like, well, I found my own wife, and she was pretty good, so yeah. Yeah, and then I was like, well, I got an old lady by the state. That was good enough, so. Then he had to work, though, with his shadow love. Yeah, and he goes every day. It's clearly his life, and he's like, damn it, I did this mistake, I didn't follow my true love when I was a kid. Yeah, that was a piece of trash. You're a good kid. He wasn't. It's like, it's clearly himself. It's very, very clearly his backstory. But it feels like a lot of people have the backstory. They're like, I love this person, but they forced me to marry this other person, and I just accepted it. Especially because the Japanese, they're more law-abiding, yeah, generally. Today, I mean, in this world, in future, probably more. What's that? Sorry to forget. Should this start be more like I should tell other guy actually. It's great. So it's summer vacation, but he goes to school every day. It's like, yeah, that sounds great. We do these cultural things. I'm going to school every day anyway, even this vacation, and he's happy about it. I would not have built stuff likely if I was living there. I'd be like, no. Ririna, yeah. I would rather take everyone in my class hate than actually have to do any work. Yeah, obviously it's them. Like, obviously that was her when they were young, right? Clearly. Yeah, and she's just calling him first name. Clearly they were together when they were kids. And now they work with this marriage thing. He doesn't believe in it, I guess, because he's like, no, I was. Yeah, he's like, she should be my wife. See the ring there, yeah. Yeah, clearly it's them. Like, come on. Who else would it be? He's like, I knew about this couple. Annoying though. I mean, it's one thing that he has experienced, loving someone else, forced to marry another woman, but he has to work with the woman he clearly loved them as a kid. That's kind of annoying. And probably a personal note here from Ririna. A love letter. Lingering summer heat, yeah. Written by an old lady, apparently. Yeah, she's through the paper, I see it now, yeah. So she's been doing it every day, it's like trying with perfect note, right? Not good enough, not good enough. Yeah. Later. But see, she's not caring about him. Let's go to that burial mound. Like, has the other girl ever said that? She said, let's go to a grave place together. No, she's the only one. It's like, let's go to your favorite place. Graves. See? She's a proper wife. She's like, I will take you to that. Graves. Because I know you like that. Yeah. You're sincerely Ririna. Ririna, you know. The mom, I loved the mom. I was like, oh yes, Ririna-chan. Yeah, run everything in hand there. She gave him, yeah. She's like suicidal. She's like, Julia and Roma took their life. Yeah, I don't want to confirm her love there. She was like, I know there's love, but I'm not telling her. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna tell her she's in love. This is no way. She's like, that's afraid, honey. That's when you're afraid of someone. She's like, oh no, that's not what love is at all. Yeah, it's a nice teddy bear. Who would want that? Yeah, eventually you fall in love if you live together. It's too late. Are they truly in love though? I mean, she's got that sort of love to him, but I don't feel he is loving her. I feel he just likes her more and more. Can we see one of her evil plans though? Yeah, I mean, this ends pretty cruelly. Yeah, it's like this thing though, that kind of looks like very ominous. Like, whoa, she's playing something creepy here. Yeah. I mean, I read if someone is doing likely her friend like with the marriage thing. So yeah. But that felt horrible for the other guy. I can't remember his name. Moito-san or something like that. Yeah, like Motoi. That was horrible for him though. It's like we saw he's like, I know this guy, he was loving this girl, and it's clearly his co-worker. And she also addressed him as his like first name or whatever when they get to his work there, right? So obviously they know each other for years. And he looks at her ring and he's like, yeah, feelings, I hate them. Like, it's clearly his life, and he's like, kid, go for the real love, not the government love. It's like, yeah. This is kind of interesting though, because he clearly is sort of favorable. He clearly dislikes, right, the government in that sense. He's like, whoa, they screwed me over. And he said he works with it, and the nurse is like, yeah, great occupation, right? It's like he still works with it. Seems kind of awful. Yeah, like he works and you should hate them. And he looks at her ring, and I sit next to, yeah, that's horrible. This life is horrible. He sits next to the girl he was in love with, you know, she forced to marry someone else, and he's like, and they're working with this thing that they force all the people to get married. He sits there looking at the ring, he's like, hate life. I was like, oh yeah, I would also hate life. Well, why would he work there? Looks like a long prison that. Yeah, it's like 3 minutes left there. Wait. Okay, so there's more Nisaka and Feeling Without Lies. Long time, okay.